Hi there, I'm Julie. I bet you care about your health because you're here. Thanks for connecting. So, I admit, I wasn't always into natural health. Sure, I ate healthy, I read up on things, I bought supplements, I tried different routines, but nothing stuck. I had a cabinet full of used bottles of stuff to prove it. I guess I wanted a quick fix. That approach changed for me in 2006. I was 39, and I'd gone in for tests because there was a lump in my lower left abdomen that I'd been ignoring. I was in my doctor's office, knowing I was about to hear bad news by the way he gestured for me to sit in the cushioned chair across from him. He got right to the point. It was cancer. I was sitting there thinking, this can't be happening to me, but it was. I didn't hear much else of what he was saying, so instead I found myself staring at his bushy eyebrows moving up and down on his face while he spoke. My spleen was the size of a Nerf football. The cancer was everywhere in my body, in my blood, my bones, my organs. It was stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Surgery wasn't an option, and he wanted me to start chemotherapy immediately. I admit, I was dragging my feet because the thought of chemotherapy was freaking me out. That's when I had another unexpected situation on my hands. There, on my bathroom counter, was a white plastic stick with a red stripe marking yes, I was pregnant. Pregnant? I cannot describe to you how confusing it felt to have both a tumor and a baby growing inside of my body at the same time. So a few days later, I brought my pregnant, cancer-filled body back to the doctor's office. He walked in. I gestured for him to sit down, and I stared determinedly at his bushy eyebrows, and I told him I was pregnant. He didn't respond right away, and I waited. I don't think I ever felt so alone. He spoke in a flat voice, not the same one as the last time with the empathy. He said to me, chemotherapy drugs are too severe for a fetus. Either you or the baby won't make it through this. As your doctor, I advise you to terminate your pregnancy and fight for your life. His words hung in the air. I will never forget that moment as long as I live. The conversation had come to an awkward end. I got up from my chair, I gave my best smile, and I said goodbye. Because I knew deep inside that I was having my baby, and I think he knew it too. Going against what the doctors say is absolutely terrifying. If you're jumping out of a plane, you wear a parachute. If you get cancer, you do what the doctors tell you. Well, I went to 5 more specialists, and they all said the same thing. The 6th doctor understood my faith, finally, and agreed to help me try to get through the pregnancy. So, cleanse, nourish, balance, these natural health principles became very important daily health routines in my life. And this time, I had good reason to stick to them. It was life or death for me and my baby. I'll never forget the day baby Isabella was born. It was nighttime. There were things going on in the hospital all day, and it had finally quieted down. I sat there holding my baby that the doctors said was impossible. And I felt more alive and hopeful than I have ever felt. So, I knew I had my health literally in my hands. That incredible feeling was even better than 3 years later when Dr. Bushy Brows gave me one of his rare smiles and told me I was cancer-free. Natural health works, but it takes time and commitment. No matter what you face, migraines, IBS, weight gain, anxiety, there's no magic pill. There are daily routines that matter a lot. Well, that's my story. Thanks for listening.